Women, one word but many roles to play. She is a mother, she is a daughter, a wife, a sister, a girlfriend, and the list goes on and on. But in today's modern era, she has much more roles to play in her life as well as in others. And one of them is being an entrepreneur. That is, being the breadwinner of the house. With consistent developments in the Indian startup ecosystem, today more and more women are chasing the entrepreneurial dream and flourishing in their ventures. This is empowering other Indian women who are still confined to the traditional homemaker role to think for themselves as well. However, what's alarming is that as per the recent report by National Sample Survey, only 14% of the businesses in the country are run by women entrepreneurs. Only 14. Most of the companies are bootstrapped and are run on the small scale. There is a huge global disparity that we see in this regard, wherein nearly 126 million women have their own businesses across the globe, wherein on the other hand, in India, the number lingers only around 8 million mark. In a country like India, where most women aren't encouraged to think big, especially in the rural parts of the nation, there are some who have soared higher than the one would expect in a rigid setup such as in our country. These Wonder Women are inspiring other ladies to venture on the path of entrepreneurship through their success stories, comprising of personal struggles and challenges. And as a result, India is seeing a steady rise in the ranks when it comes to the favorable startup environment coupled with the support from the government. To encourage more women to join in, there are several schemes in our country that is provided by the central government, such as the Mudra loans for women. You can also avail for Shri Shakti Yojana. You can avail for Dena Shakti scheme. It's all out there to assist women financially. And today, I have got you a $1 million business idea that you can start easily from your home. You can start this business with very lowest investment. So, are you ready to start your entrepreneurial journey? If you're looking to start something of your own, start something on a low investment, a profitable business venture, you can start a soap making venture which is just meant for you. Now you must be wondering, why should you start this business? Well, natural and organic soaps are in great demand in the market. People nowadays prefer natural and organic soaps over the ones that are produced in the factories and through synthetic means. This proves a very positive point for the businesses that plan to manufacture soaps from their homes or through some natural means. Another significant point to be noted is that there is an increasing number of types of soaps that are out there in the market. This would mean that you have a big list of soaps that you can make a choice from. Now, as an entrepreneur, you can start one type of soap, making one type of soap, or you can select to manufacture multiple types, thus streaming their income streams and market through various numbers of types that you can select based on the customers or the demands you have. Now, soaps also provide some health benefits to the customers. If we go by the example, aloe vera soaps have the magical ingredients of aloe vera properties, and this would help the customers with their skin and also with some healing effects. Now, this is the reason why many customers you see today are looking out for the soaps that are made out of the organic ingredients, natural ingredients, and are the ones that are beneficial for their skin. So, are you someone who's just sitting back at home and you're thinking that you can start your own business with very low investment, and will that business be very profitable? Are you someone who's looking to be your own boss, be your own entrepreneur, start your own business, give employment opportunities to others? If yes, then today I've got you a very inspiring story of Priya Jain, who quit her job only to find her passion and be her own boss. She got the privilege to not just be financially independent, but also provide employment opportunities to others, thus making Indians more like job makers and not job seekers anymore.
My name is Priya and I have been a soap maker in Bangalore for almost 7 years. I quit my job to go into this full time about 6 years ago. I run Mishi Crafts, a handmade store that specializes in homemade soaps. As with most businesses, I started because of a personal pain point. I have grown up with skin issues, and there was this time when everything felt hopeless till I heard about a soap making workshop. I went in with a very skeptical mindset, as we all should. And then I came out of it knowing how to make soaps at home. It took me almost a year before I actually started to attempt it, and the second time, the trigger for it was my niece. She was born with a lot of skin issues as well, and I tried out a little soap for her which seemed to work wonders, and that set me on the path that I really tread on today. So I heard of this little soap making workshop that was happening near to my house, and I decided to check it out. And I went in with a lot of questions and I came out with a few answers. And what I learned really blew my mind, that you can make a world-class soap with very, very simple ingredients from your kitchen. And from then on, I have tried to make sure that people who reach out to me with skin issues or with any kind of concerns about the soap or the skin, I usually have answers for them. So how I started was really basic. I started with things at home, really makeshift molds. I used ingredients from my kitchen, herbs from my kitchen, and I started to make really, really simple milk soaps. And once I started, there was no looking back. I think after that, I really started to enjoy the process. It became a bit of a therapy for me. So I would constantly be doing research or be making soaps all the time. And I gave it out to a few friends to try, and they all really loved the product. And like I said earlier, there's nothing that could have stopped me after that. I started making soaps in 2013. This was a year of experiments. I really made things, I tried them. I failed a lot, but I kept trying. And I started in 2013. I went legal in 2014. I registered my firm, I registered my business. I decided to do it the right way. And from 2014 till now, we've been doing a lot of things. We've been making soaps for individuals. We've been making soap for corporate gifting. We've been making soaps for baby showers, you name it. Of course, we went on to expand into a whole beauty range. Now we also include lotions and lip balms and a whole range of other things into our product list. The business, like all other businesses, has its highs and lows. I would like to think that the highs have been much more than the lows. We've clocked a very decent, sizable turnover for a homebound business. We still don't have a brick and mortar store. We're working on it, of course, but it just seems more comfortable to work from home. The business is doing well. I think with a population of over 1 billion in just India, there's definitely a lot more scope for soap makers and soap making and bathing. So I would like to think that the business is on the right track.
Today, she is not only excelling in her business, but also conducts workshops and is enlightening, encouraging other women as well, and making them self-independent.
So when I started, I really did not imagine that this would grow. Like a lot of other people onto a new venture, I had my own set of doubts. Will I make it big? Will this really make sense? Will this ever match up to the earnings that I get as a part of a regular salary? I knew the answer to this when exactly 6 years ago, I walked out of my full-time job as a media person. I did not imagine in my wildest dreams that I would make more than what I was making at my salary. Like a lot of people, I had my own set of doubts. Will I ever make it big? Did I even want to make this into a business? No, not really. When I started off, in my mind, this was more of a hobby. This was something I did just for fun. This was my relaxation point. But within a year of being operational, I learned that there is a lot of demand for quality products in the market. So one of our core rules even now is that you never compromise on quality. You can go with ingredients that are more easily available, not necessarily exotic, but you keep to the fact that it is a good product. Of course, having said that, I quit my job within a year of starting this business because I was already making much more at the business than I ever did at my job. Also, the fact that I could work from home, there was a lot of comfort in knowing that I am at home doing exactly what I love any given time of the day. Having said that, do I have any regrets doing this, quitting a full-time job? Not at all. I think quitting a job as a media person is a difficult job as it is a difficult task to just give up a job that you love. But then I went into something that I loved a lot more, and it has been very kind. I have made enough money with it. And I think that again comes from the point that if you have the passion, you will make anything work. The available market, I think, is everybody who takes a bath. I think you can always tell people that this is a better product. Of course, I did a lot of free sampling in the initial part of my business. I gave away soaps to people who said they had a skin issue. I gave away soaps to people who said they just wanted to try it, but they weren't really willing to buy it. The market size is always going to be determined by how determined you are to make it your market size. So today I cannot say that I sell 100% to every single person I meet, but the market size is huge. We live in a country that's hugely populated. We live in a hot country, which makes it inevitable for people to take baths. So I think if you look at it, everybody is your market size. Every single person is a potential customer, and to keep your eyes on that goal is very essential. To really say market size would be difficult because we do have a lot of store-bought soaps that are available, which obviously as a homebound business, we can never compete with the distributionship model that these big companies use. But having said that, you can always have a niche product that people will seek out and buy only from you.
We all face problems in our life, but very few of us make it to the point that we turn these problems into a permanent solution. For Priya Jain, it was something similar to this. Once she found the solution to her problems, then there was no looking back. She made it to the point that she will be an entrepreneur. She'll do something of her own. Now remember, we all have an entrepreneur within us, and we should not let it go, and we should not let the age determine our dreams. She is one such role model for all those who think that they cannot start a business after a certain age, or they should not stop themselves because they have certain responsibilities in their life. If you have the will, there's always a way that you can find out. Now, if we look at Priya Jain, after working in the media sector for 10 years, she followed her passion and has built her own brand today. If you too are very much determined to be an entrepreneur, do something of your own, be financially independent, you too can start a soap making business from scratch and from the comforts of your home. With so much uniqueness and distinct features, soap making business has huge demand in the market. This industry is projected to reach about $38.19 million by 2027, registering a CAGR of 9.30% from 2021 to 2027. The scope in handcraft soap business in India is bright, and people entering this business will definitely earn a huge profit and business expansion in the years to come. All you need to do is just bring out that entrepreneur in you. Now, if you're confused or if you have no idea as to how you need to go about this business, how you can start your soap making venture from home, from scratch with low investment and also make it profitable and also expand your business in the future, we have built this exclusive course, excellent course, wherein she will be teaching you how you can start your own soap making venture, how you can start this business from your home. She'll be teaching us the basics of this business. She will tell us, she'll give us an insight as to how big the opportunity is, what is the scope of this business, what is the entire process of making soap from your home. You can get the practical explanation and experience of making soaps at your home only by watching this course that's available only on Freedom app. So hurry up and download Freedom app from Play Store or App Store and begin your entrepreneurial journey. It's just what it takes is to bring out that entrepreneur in you. Thank you for watching IndianMoney.com. Get wise and break free. Also, before going, do not forget to fulfill your duty, which is to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Meet you all in the next video.